Hey, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to do the spoiler review of my FNAF series season 1 because it's over. Oh, it's taken last week, and it's insane. Like, it's already over, man. Actually, don't read that description from the last episode if you have not watched that one already. I assume you have, so you're going to watch this entire spoiler review. Anyways, because I said it was 1,000 subscribers, then I would do it. But then I thought, nah, you know what? At 1 year anniversary, entire complete version will drop with some scenes that I did not record at all. Something I forgot, something I thought should be cool to be added. So, anyways, but first we're going to do the first entire recap of the entire show. That doesn't first season. It's more. It starts up with we see Henry here. I actually forgot what he actually said in this part. I know. Good. Finally, after all this time, things get back to normal. Because, like, if you know FNAF lore, you know why he's like, you know, like from the before FNAF 1, like, things happen, and yeah, so he thinks, oh, finally, after all this time, things get back to normal. Because, like, he thinks, oh, finally, everything is back. And he thinks it's going to go well this time. But then, William Afton. And he looks more disgusting than, more purple than ever. So yeah, that's crazy. So they talk a little bit and stuff. Like they talk, like William says boom. He says he's going to have his last makeover because he's going to change. And if you watch the show, you know how he's going to turn out looking. And blah blah blah. They talk. Henry gets really mad and stuff. And yeah. And you're thinking, where's the animatronic on the stage? Don't mind that. Again, I only use 2 Roblox accounts because this is made in a game. Like, it's a game in Roblox. It's called CPR. If you don't know, I've always said that like 1 billion times already. So yeah, I only had 2 accounts to do this. So that's why the animatronic. Someday in the future, I will maybe have the animation of this style, but in an animation where we have more background characters and stuff. Someday, when I have a budget to actually have people to make an animation that looks as good as this. And yeah. And now Henry is going to hire a night guard, obviously. And then a random lady comes up, like one of the kids' parents. Again, I didn't have enough accounts, but thinking, who the heck is this? He's actually... You should actually focus on him. Yes, yeah. There's just a guy there. And because as we saw there, that Foxy is broken. Who broke Foxy? Well, I don't know. But anyways, Foxy's broken, and he is oh no. And then he closed off the Pirate's Cove, obviously. And a few hours later, he actually calls the night guard. The night guard says, yes, my old friend, because they are old friends, actually. And then he wants the job, so they're going to meet each other. He gets the job. Finally, after all this time, he's getting ready, and he's happy to finally be back at his job after... God knows how long. Well, I know, but maybe you also know if you watched the inside show. But anyways, who's this? A mysterious figure shows up and begins talking. And he's like, he can kind of see, like, he can see through the 4th wall. But anyways, then there's 2 versions of every episode, so let's quickly talk about them. The animatronic version, first bit. of Freddy first.
No sound. Oh, then I got a version. Like he actually got in. We do get a like, quick recap intro again with improved animation. He's back at his job. Now it's the night guard, the same night by the way. And we saw Chica because this episode is about Chica. He gets into the office, sees like the first time he actually sees you can use a door in this, so and stuff. And again, you can only see one character because like again it's made by only 2 accounts. But anyways, like you can see Chica's gone and stuff. She begins to move. He gets a little scared and stuff. And yeah, she just moved around. Boom, boom, boom. She is about to go into the office. He closed it off, and now she's gone. Blah, blah, blah. And yeah, also here, you can see Cupcake is right there. And something happened to Cupcake, but what happened? Well, you'll find out. And then moments later, she gets gone. And then we see the mysterious figure again. Then Chica's, the animatronic version, just going Chica, she woke up and stuff. God, it's kind of annoying. I have to go down here every single time. But anyways, you see like he gets in the job, but we see Chica finally works and she is fixed after all this time with Mr. Cupcake as well. She leaves Cupcake in the kitchen. Then she go down. Then she get hungry and stuff because it's Chica. But Cupcake, if you can actually look closer, we can't really see Cupcake. Kind of mysterious. But anyways, she doesn't understand why there's a door now and stuff. She it's Cupcake, but Cupcake doesn't say anything. But she thinks he's sleeping. The mysterious figure shows us what actually happened to Mr. Cupcake. You see, Mr. Cupcake wants to go to a little adventure. Here's a weird sound in the Pirate's Cove, and gets taken. And you can see another mysterious figure takes Cupcake and puts him down here. And that's what happened. Mysterious figure talks more, and that's episode 2. I know we kinda in a speedrun basically, but anyways, go through speedrunning through the entire show. Then it's time for the body episode. Again, we're starting up with the night guard version. A little recap for what happened last episode. And then the intro. And then now it's 1 AM. And Bonnie is gone. Bonnie moves from place to place. And we can also see here, the night guard knows this animatronic right here, and he doesn't really like him. Bonnie also shows off his new skills with doing those eyes. He gets closer and closer, and night guard is more scared this time. And yeah, then he actually ends up hearing a weird sound, or some of the cameras. I think he did, yeah, he did. And Foxy's gone. Mysterious figure starts talking again, and that's that version of the episode. Then we go into episode 3 with the animatronic version. Again, I'll recap what happened last episode. Intro. Then he gets up. He's fixed, and he's actually fixed, and he's in a new suit. Then he remembers this animatronic there, and then he decided to do a prank with those creepy eyes. He gets closer and closer to the office. First, he doesn't understand why the camera closed, and on after he jumps scared the night guard, then he hears a weird sound in Pirate's Cove, but he ignores it and goes back to sleep. The mysterious figure starts talking again. Then we go to episode 4, starting off with the night guard version, as always. Intro and recap for last episode. He's scared that Fox is now out. Then it says actually sometime it's me on the camera. This scene was actually really, by the way, I said that in the behind the scenes, but anyways, this scene was really hard to make this right there, even though it looks really bad. So don't worry, when we get the full version, it will look so much better. But then, like, he's gone, and then later he actually hears the same strange noise as Cupcake, Bonnie, and he heard in the last episode again in here. But he ends up getting jump scared by Foxy. Then Fox is gone, and then Freddy is gone, and the mysterious figure starts talking again. Then let's go to the animatronic version of this episode, right here. Again, we're starting up with always as a recap. Then the intro. Then he wakes up, but he doesn't understand what. He's glad he's back in a new suit, but he doesn't understand why he's still broken. Because like he broke in the first episode. Then he wants to jump scare the night guard, but he sees it's me sign and he's really confused. Then he runs to the office, but like he gets closed out, he gets annoyed. Then he does it again, jump scare the night guard. Then he comes back, he can hear the weird sound we have heard so many of the other episodes in that vent. But then it ended, and then he chooses to sleep, and then the mysterious figure shows up again. That was episode 4. Now let's go to episode 5. Starting off with the night guard version. Again, recap, intro, you know, etc. Always. He's kind of scared what Freddy is. First time we see him is actually here. It's really hard to see him, but he's there. And he gets really scared of it. Then he's gone. Then you can actually see him right there. Again, he's really scared of Freddy as well. You can hear him in the kitchen, but he doesn't stand down. Then he sees Freddy's right there, really close to the office. Then Freddy is actually at the door, but he ends up getting jump scared, and Freddy runs away, but the night guard says, wait, actually, I don't remember entirely what he said. Freddy, where are you going? Where are you going? Yeah, really mysterious. But anyways, now it's like 3:48 a.m. and the power's just turned off. Freddy does the classic Timberland March, whatever it's called. I forgot. I don't know why I said March. Ends up getting jump scared. Power turns back on. Goes here to see what happens to the power. Hears the mysterious sound again. And gets back to the office, but he can hear Golden Freddy's laugh. See the mysterious figure talk again. And then let's go to the animatronic version of this episode. So far, so good. What do you guys think so far? If you have not actually seen it, I still hope you have seen the entire show, because I think, in my opinion, it's good. Obviously it's mine, but still, I was getting a rating out of 10 in the end. But anyways, you see a recap, intro, blah blah blah. And then the episode start off with Freddy now turning on, and he's kind of confused, but he's glad he's fixed, and he's in a new suit. Freddy begins to go around, to go to the night guard, but goes in the kitchen because he thinks an old friend is in there, and the old friend is Golden Freddy, but he's deactivated. What are you thinking? In the first, episode 2, we didn't see him in here, but we saw Chica in here. Fair point, but I will maybe explain in the end, actually. That's actually going to be a thing actually happen in the bigger, complete version of this entire series. That's Golden Freddy is going to explain it. Freddy talks to him, but he doesn't respond because it's not activated yet. Freddy goes on for to scare the night guard. He had to scare them, but again we hear the night guard is confused and thinks where is he going, and then the power turns off, and the night guard is up scared, gets jump scared, and then the power turns back on. He gets confused, but anyways, he goes in here to see, because he heard the strange sound, but the sounds turned off, and then he goes back to sleep. See the mysterious figure again, and that's episode 5. Now we're beginning to get the halfway episode. Now this episode 6 is where everything is beginning to change. So let's start off with the night guard version, of course. Obviously, again, a recap of last episode. Intro, but the intro is actually different this time, because we see it goes out where Golden Freddy is, and he's back on. And now we're at 4 a.m. The night guard's beginning to panic because it's Golden Freddy, of course. He tries to look at him all over the place until you see this poster here with Golden Freddy on it, and then Golden Freddy is there. Jump scares the night guard, and then he says, "Oh, you got me there, Goldie."
Goldie? Is that what you call me now?
You know what I mean, my old friend.
Yeah, my old friend.
Yeah, so this was a really big plot twist. So they are actually friends. Yeah, I know, crazy. Doesn't really make any sense for the entire show. I kind of explained it in the next episode, but anyways, we see the mysterious figure again. Talks.
Next episodes.
Talks, blah blah blah, and then let's go to the other part of it. I know it's a little shorter episode this time, but it couldn't be really much longer, because if it's going to be tied in for the next episode, because it was already the longest episode anyways. So yeah, again we get a quick recap, blah blah blah, intro, etc. with Golden Freddy at the end. Then he obviously turns back on. He's glad he's finally back after all this time, and yeah, and then yeah, obviously he gets into the office, jump scares the night guard, and then begin to talk, and the mysterious figure again is back. Then let's go to episode 8, aka not episode 8, episode 7, and now we are back to just one version of each episode. Anyways, let's begin, because it's a long one. This time again we get a quick recap of what happened last episode, and now wait, oh did we? Yeah, we did, actually. And then the episode began where they began to talk about it's good to see each other after all this time. The mysterious figure says we're not going to see more of this part because we have to see what happened, because when it's just moments later, after each jump scare until now, there was a moment later because something happened in that time, but we have not seen it. And now going back in time to Red Chica jump scare, and it shows off they are also friends. This is because what they did, where he's scared and stuff. First off, he didn't really know it was his old friends, and also because they always do have a fun game where they kind of play Fight Night Freddy's role-playing fight, they're scared and animatronic, and he's supposed to be scared. So I know it's kind of weird, but anyways, his talks has been 6 years, and the P2 has almost been open for a year, but why didn't they activate until now? They're kind of confused. Begin to talk a little about some of the things, why it's always Chica starts off and stuff like that and stuff, and they're beginning to get kind of confused. But then Chica choose to go back on stage and stuff. Blah blah blah. Okay. Okay, I forgot how long this section was, but yeah, she goes, and then it was 150, and where Bonnie jump scared him, says about the same thing, and how they're also talking about how they are now and stuff, and all this time has passed, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, okay. Like he also asked why Bonnie get those weird eyes, but he just says we have abilities, and that's his ability. But then we see what after Foxy jump scared him and stuff, they begin to talk. But Foxy didn't ask how long it's been and how long the pizzeria has been open, because he kind of doesn't care about those stuff and stuff. Yeah, and yeah, Foxy gets back to sleep because like they kind of been turned off, but they're not fully slept, and they just want to rest after coming back after all these years. 6 years is a long time, by the way. And Freddy, he asked like how long it's been and how they both are and stuff, blah blah blah. Talk about that, and yeah, talk about it. And they've also with Chica, they also talk about they've been friends for 8 years. But now we go back to Golden Freddy and stuff. Oh, he likes to call him Goldie. Yeah, I actually it was an accident of me doing it. Like I was supposed to do like hello Golden Freddy, but then I ended up just saying Goldie, and then it's just stuck now. So yeah, hello Goldie. It's just more fun and stuff. I don't know why. I don't know. But Golden Freddy always knew how long it's been because it's Golden Freddy. He got crazy powers and stuff. And yeah. He got crazy powers, blah blah blah. They also talk, it's been 6 years since his brother died, Spring Bonnie, and it's also been 6 years since Puppet died. Crazy low drop. Anything because Golden Freddy actually made some of the same noises as the weird noise we've been hearing around the entire building. So he asked for that, but he says it's not me. He was not activated, but his mind was always activated, but his body wasn't. So he was just like sitting like this, but his mind still worked. So how horrible that felt and stuff. Why his body is so broken looking, and they also talk about was it also you that made it me and stuff, but he thinks no, because again he couldn't do that. And yeah, they talked a little bit. He thinks because they both know Henry, he would understand why he could take maybe a little quicker home, because now he's technically seen all. Like, there's nothing more to do in this night and stuff. So, obviously, he chose to go home. But, as you can see in the background, a mysterious character. And what is that? The endoskeleton. Like, he didn't trust him and stuff. And he's ready to see his master. So, yeah, that's the longest episode. Crazy. I know. Yeah, that section took really long to talk about. But, anyways, now we're going to talk about the most popular XMR episode. Episode 8, The Truth, where we see everything. First of, again, a little recap of the entire thing happened last episode. And then, by the way, there's no intros anymore. But anyways, so boom, 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 he goes in, but the mysterious character begins to talk again, and says we have to see what happened in all this time. So it goes 2 weeks back, where endoskeleton activated, and he adds in these boxes that was actually part for an extra endoskeleton. So the endoskeleton we had seen on the table was not him; it was another endoskeleton. He's glad to be finally back after all this time, and after a few days, he chooses to explore the place where he tries to do a plan, but he finds a secret room where Spring Bunny lays because it's dead, and he remember how fun it was to kill him. So it shows that he is the one that killed Spring Bunny, and now he needs to make a new plan because now he has like a secret place to hide it and stuff. So now we are in the first the first episode started and shows that he was the one that broke Foxy down because he kind of wants revenge. And then we can see again there that he was the one. And we can see Henry after this. Then we go see at the night time that he was the one that actually activated them all. And then he's going to start to talk to Golden Freddy, or he knows as Fredbear and stuff. And then we see where Cupcake explored the place. He's the one that actually made all these noises. And he's the one that killed Cupcake. Puts Cupcake down there. You see what there. He was also the one that made all those mysterious sound. Like we see, also the one that did "It's Me" and stuff. And yeah, shows that he was the one that did all these weird stuff, and also the one that activated the power. And then we see now he needs to talk to his master, and who the master is, of course, William Afton. And look at William Afton now after his makeover. He is crazy looking now. After, like, again, the first episode where he said he made a new makeover. What the? Need a new makeover. And William Afton still wants to control him, but the Endless don't want that anymore. And then they begin to do a lot of fight scene, but I can't really do it like a great fight scene. It is still Roblox after all. William's about to lose, and he got his knife. Then William is there now. You see Spring Bunny there. I know he looks a little weird, but again, I said you only have 2 accounts to do this stuff, so yeah. And he goes into the Spring Bunny suit, and yeah, he thinks, you cannot stop me. It's me, I'm William Afton, your master. But then he gets spring locked. It shows that Endless is the true villain, and he says pathetic, why he just died like that, and now it's time to get his true potential and stuff. And we see the mysterious figure again, and that's episode 8. You can maybe see why it's the most popular episode, because it's actually insane. Then we go to episode 9, Broken. Yeah, these are getting to go crazy. And we see a little recap of everything that happened in the last episode. Then we see a week later that this place has been shut down for a week because William Afton has gone missing. The accident where William Afton was missing, he was the last seen in here. This news reporter, blah blah blah, talked about, will this place ever open again? Then we see Endless begins to do his plan, and he quickly takes down Foxy so he doesn't do anything. And then he should go, and then he goes for Freddy. He pretends to be Foxy. You think how? But there is a little like kid soul in there, so it's like a little easy to get fooled. Also because like the animatronics, so he just lost all his parts, take a new hand on and stuff. He said he found a secret room. He wants to show Freddy and maybe also kind of help him put it back on the suit and stuff. They talked a little bit and stuff. Freddy doesn't understand like where's the secret room. Then opens them and see the secret room. He thinks we Spring Bunny, and then Endless goes through and hurting Freddy. So now Freddy's kind of broken right now, as you can see there. And then he will go after Chicken now, pretending to be Freddy because now he took the costume of Freddy on. Then takes Chicken to the secret room and she's Freddy and she's kind of confused. And then she thinks, wait, what? And then she sees Endless Skeleton and she's scared because like remembers him, of course. Now she's also broken, and now he pretends to be Chica to for Bonnie getting there. He gets in there, gets broken down, and then he gets Foxy. But Foxy is a little smarter than the others. He thinks, wait, you're acting a little strange and stuff. And then when he goes in there, he already knew instantly it was Endless Skeleton. First off, he saw Bonnie laying there. And he thought Bonnie also acted weird, so it couldn't have been real. So he figured out it was Endless Skeleton because like they've seen each other before and stuff. And Foxy tries to fight him, but he's too weak to fight Endless Skeleton. He takes down Foxy, and now actually I'm using 3 accounts by the way. But anyways, now it's time to go for Golden Freddy. We see the mysterious figure again, and that's the end of that episode. I know, now it's getting absolutely crazy. But anyways, episode 10, the second last episode, sadly. Again, we get a little quick recap of what happened in the last episode, and now he goes to Goldie, goes back on, turns on, wakes up, and he obviously sees him, and he's like, "You, after all this time," and he gets jealous and stuff. He's jealous, and he's like, "Why are you doing this?" He tells him why he wants to kill them all, and then he says, and then what? He could be the main mascot because he blames Goldie that he's not the main, like, he was supposed to be part of the crew, but he didn't end up doing that. But Goldie says like, I couldn't control that, and you know that, and he thinks also the plan is he does all that just to be the main mascot and nothing else. He thinks it's kind of pathetic, but now he thinks it's time to stop him. But Anderson says no, and well, ending up freezing Golden Freddy with his powers, and then ending also up breaking him down. And now it's time to kill the others. And Freddy says he missed the old times and love you guys and stuff, friends and stuff that love him. But Skeleton says otherwise. He just shut up there. He says stand up, kills Freddy, kills Chica, kills Foxy, and Golden Freddy can feel it. Is about to kill Bonnie. He says any last wish, but then Golden Freddy turns up and says otherwise, and says this ends now. Skeleton punts Bonnie down so he can take care of him later. And then they begin to fight, and yeah, he launched Golden Freddy back. They begin to fight a little bit. Bonnie wakes up. Golden Freddy is about to die, but thanks to Bonnie, they begin to fight. And then Bonnie gets pushed into water, and yeah, dies. Golden Freddy doesn't like it, so he does a magic command that makes Skeleton follow him, and says it's time to end this now. And they go outside and gets hit by a car, and Golden Freddy is dead. That's right, the Golden Death. And the mysterious figure shows up again, but only talks like that Golden Freddy is dead, which is kind of weird because like but anyways, we get everything need to know in this last episode. Oh, not all of it. Now 2 months has passed. The news report again says after what happened last month, and another incident happened as well. So that happened something in between all this, and he's glad that this thing shuts down, and then he wants to talk to the night guard, aka Sebastian. Yeah, we found out in episode 7, by the way. I forgot to tell you guys, but what his name was. Yeah, crazy. It's my name. But anyways, because he was a night guard, so he wanted to interview him, but he thinks like he doesn't want to talk to him, and says fine, but some bad things happen in there, like me. And he gets kind of confused and he wants to talk to him, but he runs away. Then the police officer thinks, what do you want? And he just wants to get in. He thinks, why? But he says he's the night guard, so okay, he gets let in. And he thinks is really surprised, like after so long, everything is figured out. And yeah, that guy is still there. That's kind of weird. But anyways, another officer, he has to explain he was the night guard, and then he actually wants to show him something. And it was in here, the secret room, and he was really shocked to see what happened. And we see 2 bodies here, but it was not officers. As they said, it was not real officers. There was something that pretended to be, because nobody actually knows who they were. But now they were going to get their bodies and stuff. But there was also another thing in there. And what the other thing was Spring Bonnie. And now it's Spring Trap. And he actually finds out, wait a minute, this has to be William Afton, because he knows what happened, but like no police would actually believe him. Like they wouldn't believe Henry because there was no real evidence and stuff. And yeah, so he's kind of confused what happened here. And then he begins to hear the mysterious sound we heard all this time. Another mysterious sound we heard, because this mysterious character we've seen in the end of every episode has a mysterious feeling, and it's actually the same, actually, by the way. And he shows, the character shows up that Ender Skeleton is dead. And also Golden Freddy is dead, and he gets really sad about it because it was his friend. They know each other for 10 years and stuff. Yeah. So now he lays down there, really confused. But he hears the same sound again. And goes in here to explore, because it was here the sound lead to. You can also see, if you really look close, you can actually see Shadow Bonnie up there. He tries to look for him, and you can see there was something up there, but it disappeared. So he actually tried, and you can hear the sound really close, and Spring Bonnie jump scares him. And they're also seen each other before. Shadow Bonnie explains what happened, and actually says that the other animatronic is not dead yet, but the next time I will tell you instructions where we first met. We met sometime long ago, and yeah. Then there's still the other mysterious figure that we've seen in every single episode, because that is not the mysterious minifigure. Mysterious figure we've seen, and he shows what happened that last month, and they're still alive. You can see it turns into the phantom. The soul is still inside them. Can't go free yet. And they're all back. And Freddy really wants to know where Goldie is. Finds him. But then he can see Foxy is getting captured. And he's self getting captured by these. The ones we saw were dead. They trapped them in that. And then they goes into the pizzeria to find something. And then they find Springtrap. And he tries to capture him as well. But he couldn't, so he's kind of, that's interesting. But then he gets up and kills him. And then but he's not that good with guns. He tries to kill him, but he couldn't, and he ended up dying. And the police officer heard that because they're around the area, because it was a closed pizzeria. And then we see the mysterious character was Shadow Freddy after all this time. And so, that's happened this time. And next season will be a prequel. So we're not going to see the continuous story yet, but we're going to see what happened as a prequel. Credits ending up coming, but there was an end credit. Hello. 1987. And we see the toy animatronics performing. And that's the episode. So yeah, that's a quick little recap of quick is still a little long one, but still. Yeah. It's crazy, like done with season 1. My brain is blown. But anyways, this is crazy. Like, it's been a great journey. And tomorrow will be season 2 news. Something about season 2 you will see. But anyways, I'm also going to show you, tell you guys how great actually success this was to me. Actually, I've take some notes. So every single episodes with views in total, we've gained 2,553 views. Thank you so much. Oh my god, this is insane. The last episode is sadly performed bad, maybe because of the thumbnail, so I will probably change that around and stuff. But anyways, with the every single episode with trailer, we've gained 6,165 views. Oh my god. And with news and behind the scenes, we gained 7,707 views. Oh my god, thank you guys so incredibly much for giving me this many views for this series. I am really happy about that. Like 7,707 views in total right now. Thank you. That's just for season 1. So thank you guys so much, and I'm really excited to begin. I can just say this: I'm not done doing the script for episode 2 yet. I'm still getting to make it, but I will quickly after making the script. I'll first make of the entire the entire complete version. And then probably when the complete version come out, I will begin to record for season 2 by then. So let's hope we're doing that. So maybe sometime this month I will probably record it and do the trailer for it. And I'm really excited to begin to record more stuff, because it's always been some months since I have stopped recording. Like I have also a spoiler-free review, but anyways. So yeah, I know 41 minutes is a little long, but it was insane. Like I had to talk about the most important stuff, and well, not every single answer has been answered right now, but there will maybe later. Like you can see, it has some elements from the original FNAF story from Skull Coffin, but there are so many things that is my own, and I'm really it's like, who was those guys that we saw in the end? In the end of episode 11, who was those guys actually? Find out in either season 3 or season 4. We see a little more of them. I just say that, but we're actually getting the continuation of this season, because I think the 2 next season that's going to will be a prequel. I'm so to this season, so we can get a little more understanding, and then we can get the continuation in season 4. I know it's a little that's going to say 3 years before we get into the actual continuation, which is actually, when you really think about it, actually really quick. But anyways, so yeah, hope you enjoy this spoiler review. Just really recap and check out everything behind the scenes, me just talking about the episode, because I have more time there than this little thing. 42 minutes, but still. But anyway, so there's nothing more to say, because have a beautiful day, guys. Goodbye.